I see that sleepy face there. Hello, hi, and welcome. Today not an ordinary stream. Well, it's an ordinary stream, but not really about programming, not really about anything technical. Just a thank you to everyone that's been following this channel. We have reached 10,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much. That's so cool. When I started the channel, I didn't think we would get there. I started it for my students basically, and then I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's make a hobby channel out of it. And now we're at 10,000. I hope we can raise much higher in the future. So yeah, no programming right now. Maybe you've already read it in my yeah. Thank you to everyone. I'm so thankful for everyone and for every single follower. I'm gonna show you some problems that occur when you get to 10,000 subscribers. So so let's just dive into it. What I want to show you is just what a lot of YouTubers actually do. A lot of people actually do is sharing their channel, sharing their stuff, sharing a lot of information, and that might be interesting, right? That might be interesting for you. That's usually interesting for people following a channel. So if you're not interested, just tune out. Perfectly fine. Watch one of my almost 200 tier videos. There we go. Yeah. Therefore, you see blank canvas, just a black background here, just black. Everything's black. Like for me, it's green, but for you, it's just black. I have made I made some categories for my videos. I started developing more and more, but it's also a lot of effort to do this. What I want to do is just dive into the just dive together with you into my statistics because those might be interesting. Turn on the light, yeah. You have not seen PLC videos from me. Oh, there's like a lot. There is so many. So let's just dive into the dashboard. Let me just see if there's any data because I haven't tested this in before. Let me see if there's any data you're not allowed to see. No, there is not. So let's see. Let's have a look into this. So that's generally how YouTube, like the dashboard looks like. That's the YouTuber's perspective. You know my channel. This is how it looks like on the inside. The first thing you can see, look at this. Oh, I have less views than last month. Where am I from? Germany, actually. You see everything here is set to English, but from Germany, good old Germany. You see, in the last month, I actually had less followers than in the previous month. I don't know why. The channel is still growing a lot. Like there's public websites. There's public websites where you can look at statistics. You see this? I've got a B minus is my rank, whatever that is. You have your own channel. That's cool. I'm in Germany, rank 18,000, so or 19,000 almost. That's still such a small channel. You see. That's such a small channel. If I reach $2 or $3, we're gonna look at money soon. Yeah. In total, I'm 1,100,000 place basically with subscribers. We can make that way higher. We have to. Like it's still growing, and you can still see the previous 30 days. They have not been as good as the ones before, but you see it's steady. You see my channel here? This is the growth of my channel. It's very steady. Ah, you shared my channel a lot. That's so nice. Thank you. Play more Overwatch, less tier. I'm gonna play more games. The upcoming weeks, I've got a lot of spare time, so I'm gonna play a lot of games. Yeah, you'll see. You see this? There's this steady growth. There's the steady growth every day, like 50, 58 in average, 58 new subscribers in average. That is so insane. That is like 2 times the classes I'm giving usually. Yeah, class is 25 people. Yeah, that's twice the size. Insane. And we've got estimated revenues. See, I make sometimes in a day 27 euros. That sounds insane. 2 to 27 euros. I don't make 27 euros a day usually. I make a little bit less. Yeah, so those are the public statistics. And there's also my internal statistics. Yeah, those are sometimes interesting for some people. Let's get into some videos. Let's see, what is my most popular video? I actually don't know. Let's see, the views. Most popular, still the pneumatics. Still my most popular videos are not PLCs. They are, yeah, no, you're breathtaking. It's still Festo. Festo is the most popular. I didn't know. That's interesting. I should make more Festo videos with Fluid Sim. That might be interesting. Our PLC simulation is so successful. Sequential programming makes sense. How to get TIA Portal and the PID Compact. The PID Compact is pretty successful. So I also want to make that more. I want to give out the program, because in that video you see a program like a tank system, and I want to give that tank system soon in the forum. Somehow I'm going to share it, but I couldn't so far because of some reasons. Yeah, what I love about all of this is basically this here. You see this? Almost all my videos, like 99%, maybe 97% likes only, but 100% likes. Like the like ratio is so awesome. Thanks to you guys. That's great. I'm just happy. You see me, just big smile on my face, just being happy about all of this. Yeah. I have playlists. Everyone always says I don't have playlists. I have so many playlists, you know? There's so many. See these? There's so many playlists I have. Of course, the most important playlist I think is back down here. TIA Portal full playlist with 124 videos. So go out there. ICL. I've got a couple of videos on SCL. I'll make more soon. Or at a point when I can do it. So TIA Portal full playlist, that's the most successful. How long is it? I don't even know how long the playlist is. Does it say somewhere? Ah, that's my voice. I cannot hear my own voice. That's a lot of videos. I would say 15 minutes on average. What is that? Like 300 minutes? 300 minutes? No, 3,000 minutes. That's like a lot of hours. Oh, that's like 50 hours. You can't watch all the videos in 1 week. Awesome. S7 300 PID. The old PID. Ah, the old PID. No. The old PID. I don't like the PID. PID Compact is way better. The PID, what was it called? I still know the PID. Old PID, I can't recall. Yeah. So I see you all want some training. Not really gonna happen today, but I see what you all want. It's difficult to find things on my channel. Yeah, SCL language. Wait, I've got the right thing for you. Playlists. I've got playlists, and I should have even an SCL playlist. I think I've got an SCL playlist. Do I not? SCL. There we go. I've got a playlist. SCL. Wait. Oh, wait. Here we go. Wait. Share. How do I share? Share. There we go. SCL playlist. Here you go. Communication protocols. Wait. I've got some communication, I think I called it. There we go, industrial communication, 17 videos. So there's already a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff more. I know there's more coming. I make a video every, like 2 videos a week. That's already a lot besides working. So let's share this. That's this one. That's the communications. I haven't done anything with Visual Basic. That's right, VB scripts, that would be interesting, but I am not. Last time I did Visual Basic, actually, that's probably like 15 years ago. So I would have to get into it myself first before I can make a video. 7400H. Oh, that's Modbus. Modbus I actually read a lot, so I'm going to make something on it, but first I need some hardware or software that can simulate it. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe interesting, the analytics. The analytics, that's usually when YouTubers show something, it's always this window here, the analytics. And there I can say last 28 days, let's stay with 28 days. There's, in 1 month, there's 130,000 views. When I give classes, that's usually like 25 students, and I have, 10 classes a week? That's 250. That's 250 views in a week. And with this, I have, 30,000 views in a week? Insane. Communication between PLCs. There is videos. I just posted a playlist about exactly that. differences between ET200 and ET200 SP. That's actually interesting. If you want to know about it, I would recommend you this website, this tool, the tier selection tool. The tier selection tool, if you want to know more about all the specific hardwares, download the tier selection tool. This can help you with all the different hardware issues that you have, with all the hardware questions pretty much. So, watch time, 11,000 hours. Maybe you understand why I can't answer all comments and stuff. 11,000 hours in a month. How many hours are there in a month? Hours in a month. 730 hours in a month. And the watch time is 11,000 hours. That's 15 months. In 1 month, I get watched 15 months. That's insane. On DCS, I haven't thought about it. Maybe, but probably not. DCS, maybe. But probably not. 2,000. Then we've got the most important one, I would say, the growth in the subscribers. And you can see there's 1,500 subscribers in a month. That's a lot. For me, that's definitely a lot. And that's averaging out on 50-ish. You're very welcome. WinCC, SCADA systems, yeah, all important topics. And there's still so many videos I could make, right? And you see, whenever there's this play button down there, that means I made a video. And that's almost every second day somehow. Also with the gaming stuff, of course, that's another topic. But 2 tier videos a week, that's enough. And then there's a revenue that's not so interesting, but it's approximately $200 per month. So that's a lot. That's actually a lot I get from helping you out. But you gotta understand, it's also a lot of effort that I put into the channel, into the videos. So I cannot really make much more if I don't do that as a job. Right now, it's still a hobby. Yeah. So those I think are pretty interesting. Maybe also interesting. There's an audience, and in 1 month, there's 31,000 different viewers. Wait, I get what? I get 1,500 subscribers and 31,000 viewers. That's only every 20th person that hits subscribe. That's got to be more. We need more subscribers. 4 videos, 4 views per user. That means every user that clicks on one of my videos watches 3 more. That is extremely high. That is extremely high. That is awesome. Servo motor, stepper motor, definitely on my list. My next video, how to find videos on. Yeah, I should organize my channel maybe a little bit better. This one here is pretty interesting. That one is really new. And it just shows when is my channel being watched. And it's basically in the evening time in Germany. So most of my viewers are from Europe, which I didn't think I would say. Which leads us to this tab. This one here is very interesting. Top countries. Do you find yourself? We've got India, 7.1%. Germany, 6.7%. Poland, 4.2%. United States, 3.8%. Even the UK, I didn't know the UK does something with PLCs, 3.5%. That's interesting. This is always interesting to see, like which countries are there. Turkey, Italy, Morocco, Belgium, the Netherlands, Vietnam, Sweden, Denmark. There's so many. Russia here. Where's Russia? There, Russia. There. You belong to the 1.3%. There you go. France, Algeria, Mexico. What about Egypt? Egypt was pretty high there. 1.4%. See, 1.4%. That's actually that's every 100 viewer is from Egypt. Let's grow the channel for a couple more years. It's a pretty new channel, and it's a pretty specific topic. Like PLC is pretty specific topic. I want to widen the topic in the future topics, so I make more technical stuff. Also, maybe an Arduino, maybe programming on a PC. I don't know yet. I'll see. Pakistan. I haven't seen Pakistan. Pakistan. I definitely have some viewers from there, but I don't see it. I've definitely seen it at some point, and I thought it was pretty high. Huh. Yeah, right. Yeah, there is, of course, there's also UK. You're right, yeah. Pakistan is not in here. Or it's below 0.3%. Congratulations, you are 1 out of 1,000. All in Iran use VPN. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. I did. Ali, I did. Control F, and there on top you see it, Pakistan. No, Pakistan. It doesn't find it. I checked. Traffic source. What's traffic source? Oh, where I'm being found. That's interesting. YouTube search, 22%. Suggested videos, that's what pops up when you enter YouTube. Interesting. Channel. Only 10% of people go to my channel. Oh, come on. Playlist. Only 4% use my playlists. You gotta learn how to use my playlists. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how to use my playlists. You go to youtube.com or .de, whatever you prefer. And then you search for me. And you go on the live stream. No, you don't go on the live stream. There you go, and there's playlists. You just click on playlists, and there you've got them. There's all the playlists. Or you just go here. Like there's tier level beginner playlists. There for intermediate. There's experts. There's so many playlists, you know. Howdy. Maybe you're the only one from Pakistan. I don't think so, but might be. It might be. If you hear a light sound, it's just the air conditioning because it's freaking hot in here. Next challenge is 100k. I want a 100k. I would like to, because that's the step where YouTube sends you like a plaque, like a little trophy. I would love to have such a trophy. That'd be awesome. Yeah. But yeah, you just go on my channel, you click on playlists, and there you've got all the playlists. You've got all the playlists. There's plenty. Or the easiest is there should be just right here in the beginning somewhere. Is there? Oh no, where is my... I should probably put it up. I thought I had it right in the beginning, like my TIA all videos. I definitely have to put it there. Let's do it. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now, so we're just doing that together. We're just gonna change my channel right now. 100k isn't easy. Thora Parchard. I would have to lie if I say exactly yes. If I dig, probably yeah, but right now, not. Unfortunately, not. Sorry. 100k. Share my channel. Yeah, share my channel. That's the main message here. So you've got this, and oh no, there's the TIA full playlist. Of course, it's just there. It's just there. Right there. Right the first thing here. Openness. I want to make something about openness, but I am not familiar with it too well. So I haven't done it yet. So that's countries. This here I love. This one is awesome. 3% female viewers, 97% male. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Vlogs. I should make vlogs. Right now, the problem is with the lockdown, there's no vlogging material. You know, there's no vlogging material. I think I had made something about IO-Link. If not, I'm going to check it out. Definitely. IO-Link, important topic. Once I'm back at work in the office, I'll definitely look into it. But yeah, 97% male. Awesome. Great. The strange thing is, whenever I'm live streaming, there's also females in there. But that's strange. Tips on SCL. I gotta make more on SCL, as it seems. So your age, if you're watching me, you're probably between 25 and 34 years old. Bangladesh? Yeah, of course. I haven't been there. But I've heard of it. You are probably between 18 and 44. That's like 90% of my viewers are in that range. Strange. No one is 13 to 17? Strange. No one is a kid. Huh? There's even people older than 65. That's great. Yeah. This is fantastic. This is fun. I look into my statistics sometimes, but not too much. That's pretty fun. Average view duration, 5 minutes. That's okay. Top videos ban screen. I don't even know what that is. Top end screen. I started putting actually end screen elements in my videos, like playlists and so recommended videos in the end. But I haven't done that for many videos. Foot challenge. I'm trying to lose some weight, so I don't do foot eating challenges these days. Video on scripts for TIA Portal. Scripts? Which scripts do you mean? There's plenty. There was also VB, Visual Basic was asked earlier, so maybe I'll make something on that. IoT. Why I haven't done something with IoT yet is because I think it's a very specific field. PLCs is already very specific, but then IoT is extremely specific with this. That's why I haven't done something, because I think it's not like, the effort is very high and not so many people are going to watch it. It's an important topic, but I don't think many people are going to watch it. But it's definitely on my mind. I even have... I even have a little Arduino kit just right next to my table in case I want to do something like that. And this Arduino, I especially got the one with a shield, so I can actually hook that up to a PLC. I haven't done it yet, but shouldn't be too difficult. And I always wanted to make it, but it's very specific. That's why I haven't done it. Many topics are very, very specific, and I would need to learn some things first. So it's a lot of effort and very specific, and I would need a lot of hardware first. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You cannot watch a lot of video when you're set 13 to 17. That's right. Raspberry Pi is great. Yeah, it's better than Arduino. I know. But I've studied electrical engineering, so I only knew... The Raspberry Pi is pretty new from my perspective, so I haven't really done anything with it. Always wanted to get one. I actually ordered one from the very first generation that was like almost 9 years ago, I think. But I never got it. So I was pissed off, so I didn't get a second one. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool and all. So my channel, but not you try to watch all my videos. You can try. It's like 50 hours. We just calculate it's approximately 50 hours. Yeah. So what I want to also do right now is not just thank you all for watching my videos, thank you all for joining the channel, but also to actually play some games. Link Siemens PLC with Visual Studio application. That is more specific. But it's again a very specific topic, right? It's a very specific topic, so I'll try to do something. Hello, Lea Faust. Hi, David. Hi. Hey, Alexandra. I don't want to insult you, but that in Germany, that's a female name. My late cousin, her name was Alexandra, and you are then one of the few. If that's a female name, you're one of the 3% females. If that is the case, if not, I just insulted you. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Semantic IoT, I had a 2020. I had the 2020, the IoT, which was already also a long time ago. I played with it a little bit, but I never really understood why that thing exists. It's there, and it's an Arduino that you hook up with a PLC and stuff, but I never really understood why. Probably some people use it, but it's a very specific and special application. It's a male name. Sorry then for that. Alexander, yeah, but not Alec. But your aunt. Alexandra. But that's how. Oh, whoops, there's a D missing. That's what's. Yours is spelled like that. See? No, I don't want to insult you, but that's what comes up. That's what's coming up if I put in your name. Sorry. More videos on PLC connection. There's already so many. I'll try. I'm doing 2 videos a week, so I'll try making more. Very good. But what I wanted to do is the following. I hope you all have some kind of web access. Yeah, that's what I typed in. Let me just copy and paste your name. I copy and paste it. You see? There it is. That's the at least that's the German thing, right? That's German Google that gives me that. Sorry. What can I do? I just copy and paste it. Oh, you're female. Okay, good. Okay, then good. Because you said I'm male. Okay, no. Perfect. Then welcome to the 3%. You're an elite group here. Oh, there's more. Hello, Eunice. Hi. It's okay, Alexander. You're a girl. I got it. Perfect. Welcome to the 3% on this channel. So, here we go. What I want to do is just, as announced, just very quick, just finding out if you're smarter than me, right? If you are smarter than me, yeah, linking PSC to Visual Studio, I got it. We'll probably make something about it at some point. What did David write? Because David knows me. Hey, Caddy, hi. The 3% squad. Hey, Thora, you as well. Crazy Caddy, you're also. You belong to a very elite group. It's 3% females on my channel. Which I don't have the feeling that's true, but that's what Google says. So, what I need you to do, if you want to join, I'm gonna just search for something technical. Hey, thank you, Abdel. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna search for like programmable logic, a controller, and just gonna choose a random quiz. Like this is just quiz. 41 questions, that's not gonna happen. English. Exam preparation, introduction to automation and SCADA. 80 questions, not gonna happen. No. PLCs, 20 questions, that's okay. So we're gonna do a quiz and you can see if you're better than me, right? That's not, no, you're teach, yeah, teach. All those settings. I usually do those after my classes with my students so that they can test their own knowledge. Yeah, that's what I usually do those for, but now we're doing those. And you can join. It's very simple. If you don't know it, I feel like I'm a fail already. No, it's fine. You won't. You don't need to participate if you don't want to. You have to. Like, if you want to join, you can go to that website here, which is kahoot.it. I'm just going to copy and paste that here. You can do it in your browser. You can do it on your cell phone. Doesn't matter. You have a lot of fun doing a lot of Kahoots at the university. It's pretty normal nowadays. A lot of people do it. And then there's this code, and you get 3% squad. Don Scatty. This is great. This is great. Al from India. Hello, I'm all. Thank you so much. I'm also gonna join, but I'm not gonna tell you which my name is. So it's gonna not be too embarrassing for me, cause I'm gonna mess up. Maybe I should have tested before. Maybe I should cheat. Maybe I should cheat somehow. Wait, I don't know. How am I gonna call myself? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably not me. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna know me. Oh, I can. Dora, I definitely can. I definitely can mess up. Hey, IT and Automation Academy. Thank you. You can join, right? Everyone can join. I will also join as soon as I got a name. Or maybe I'm already in. I don't know. Who knows? And I think, depending on the game mode the game was set to, it's pretty simple. You're gonna see the question and answers on my screen, on the stream, and on your device you're gonna see the colors of the answers, and you just click the one that you think is correct. That's it. So let's wait for one more minute if there's people that still want to join but having struggles. There we go. We've got more. Hola, saludos desde Córdoba, Argentina. Hola. Hola, ¿qué tal? You can't drop push buttons. I would have to think about it, but right now I don't know an immediate answer. Sorry. I don't know what the difficulty is. Vivek, I do not know the difficulty. I don't know the quiz because I haven't done it. So that's also new for me. Like this one here is new for me. I know it is 20 questions. It is 20 questions, and yeah, that's all I know. It really is all I know. Fake name, even if I fail. That's what I did. That's what I did. I'm German. So, 1 minute. 1 minute, and then we're gonna start. And let's see if we have some. I should just make Kahoots randomly. Sometimes technical, sometimes just random Kahoots, because I love those things. The main problem is they changed their tool. Now you can only have like I think 50 players, which is still a lot. I will not reach that in a long time. But I think that's annoying. They had like maximum 10 players a month ago or 2 months ago when Corona started. That was bad. That was a really bad move. That was in bird culture, that is a dick move. Good. So, time is up. I will start. If you don't know any answer, just guess. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. Here we go. So, you will see it here, and don't forget there's a short delay, right? What does PLC stand for? Well, that I could have done that question. I got it. So I can see how many already typed an answer up there. There's answers. Now we've got 2, we've got 4, we've got 7, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. I'm gonna pretend the winning one is me. Hey Milo. Hi. It is a programmable logic controller. Right. Fun fact, here's the German term. The German term is this, SPS, and it is just 2 words. It's speicherprogrammierbare Steuerung. It's just a direct translation. It's exactly the same, but it is just 2 words instead of 3, and it's German. You've got 21 subs. I'm gonna get you. No, I probably won't, but that's awesome. I love educational channels because we're helping people out there. It's just helping out each other. I love it. Yeah. There we go. Red programmed logic controller. That's just bad English. It's not programmed. It's programmable. Like it's reprogrammable. You can put a program after program after program on it. Your internet connection is bad. I'm sorry, Younes. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's get to the next question. Next question. What is deemed to be the smallest physical size of PLCs? I will explain before I type the answer. There's different types. You've got modular types, you've got those on the rack, you've got unitary ones, you've got large modular, which I have never heard, which would be the 400 would probably be a large modular. But you've got unitary ones, like the 1200. That is unitary, it is in one module. It's in one compact module. That's why they're also called compact ones. A rack is, this one here is a rack, for example, the one they showed. The 1500, it goes on a rack. There's like this rail in behind. Oh no, this is modular actually. This would be modular, and the 300 would be on a rack, which is a standard rack on the behind. There we go. Got it. Question number 3. Which company is credited with the creation of the PLC? Information Instruments, later Bradley, Digital Equipment Corporation, Century Detroit, Bedford Associates. Yeah, like what the frick? I don't know. I guess, but I don't know. That's just like, I don't know it by heart. I don't know any of this. Hey, I got it correct by chance. Got it correct by chance. I'm the best. No, Siemens didn't create the first ones. That I knew, but I didn't know who did. Okay, that's interesting. It's Bedford Associates. Bedford Associates, they came up with PLCs. Interesting. I didn't know. Information Instruments, Allen Bradley, you might think, but they are also not. They're a pretty new company. Century Detroit Digital Equipment, I don't know. Very good, very good. I didn't know that one. General Motors. In what year was the PLC 084, the first viable PLC, released? 68, 69, 70, 71. I don't know. I'll take 69 just because it's the funny number. Oh yeah, 69. That's correct. I'm the best. I didn't know. I would have to Google, but it's, of course, 69. It has to be. That's the first PLC, the first viable PLC. There were, before PLCs, we had Verbindungsprogrammierung, Steuerung, like just wiring with relays, relay logics. They were just relay logics. And at some point, they just started creating PLCs, putting that in a smaller frame and making it programmable. And that's when PLCs came up. I didn't know it was 69. When was Semantic S5? I had the feeling that was in the 80s, I would say. It's in the 80s? Let's see the Wikipedia article. Siemens has developed 4 product lines to date. Semantic version G, which was 58. So that's earlier than 69. Duh. Whoever made the quiz. That might not have been a real PLC. That's like a prototype, probably. Then the first one, the Semantic S3, I have never worked with any of these. That is so old. Those were still considered PLCs. Those things. Those really old, just racks. You were hammering them in, just racks. And then the first viable PLCs, I would say, from Siemens were the S5, the gray blocks, those old gray blocks. They're really dirty. The extremely funny thing is, those are still being used. They are so high quality that that they are still being used in some factories, in a lot of factories actually. They've been running for almost 40 years now. Right? It's so insane. Yeah. And then we have S7, which is also the 1500s nowadays, the 1200s, from 1995. That's when they came up. An S5. I have also worked with one long ago. When I started my education with automations, my job with automation, my father said, "Hey, back in my day, I worked with S5." And I was like, "Yeah, that's long ago. That doesn't happen anymore." But even my father installed some of these back like 40 years ago, or not 40, but maybe 30 years ago. S5 will never die, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, they run for like, I think you have guarantee for 20 years, and then you can get extended guarantee for another 10 years, so that's 30 in total, and they will still run much longer. I have not used OPC UA. I will definitely do it. Oh no, I had one project that had it, but I haven't really done it. The S7200, they died, yeah, but those things, they'll never die. The good thing is, the bad thing is they're really expensive now. So you either have to upgrade if something breaks, or you have to get a really expensive one. I mean, those are still okay. That's still cheap. But if you want a good one, they're expensive. You have some in storage, Niels. Just send them to me, because they are still valuable, especially if you can install them, if you can work with them. It's actually a lot of money you can make with those. I have a friend of a friend specialized just in these, and he makes a shitload of money. Yeah, some is fun. Yeah, they're still out there, but they're not being produced anymore. Like some S7 are already also not being produced anymore, but S5, completely different thing. Yeah. Exactly. The guys that did S5, they are all retired now. They don't work anymore. Here we go. Good. So the question, well, 69. I got lucky. I got it. So yeah, I'm the best. There we go. No, I don't yields. I don't need them. I couldn't sell them. I couldn't make them too money. But thank you. Next question, guys. Next question. Which is deemed to be the largest PLC size, physical size? Modular, brick, rack, or unitary? That one I know. That should be rack. Yeah, that should be rack. The really huge ones, like the 400s, they go on so-called racks, and they are standard sizes. They are standard sizes, and you can leave them open. Some of them you can leave them open, like this. They're standard sizes, like standard amount of slots, right? A standard amount of slots, and you just pack your components on top of them. If you want, you can even leave spaces open. But the rack itself has a unitary size. Like you can get them with 19 slots, you can get them with, I think, 8 slots. There's different sizes that you can get. But they are really huge. Like an S7, this is what an S7 400 goes on, really huge things. And they're heavy, like they're really, this size, this height, they're pretty big and easily this width. They're pretty heavy, like if you have to even carry one of these, it's pretty heavy. I love brick. The size is brick. Next, a 700 can handle 21 as the maximum. I don't know. I didn't know which one was the maximum, but 21 is the maximum for the 400s. Awesome. Yeah, but maybe Infollows hardware error. I think I already did some, but I'm not sure, Piotr. What voltage does the processor operate within a PLC? That's a difficult question. That is a difficult question because there's different types. Certainly isn't 230. It definitely is not 24. There is definitely types that use 24, but most of the internal electronics is microcontroller based, and that should be 5 volts. Because it's just microcontroller based internally, and all of that usually uses a lower voltage. Of course, that's how it is. You don't need in there its control voltage. You just need a very low voltage. Goes 5 volts. I think sometimes even 3.3. I'm not 100% certain. I would say it goes down to 3.3, but yeah, I think 5 volts. That makes sense. 12 is still too high. 12 is like a car battery, I think. Car batteries use 12. PCs also, I think, internally sometimes use 12, but PLCs, it's 5. That's just designed. 5 volt, 5 volt, oh. There we go. Next, 7 out of 20. We got 20 questions. Wow, that's a lot. What does the CPU stand for? What does CPU stand for? Central Processing Unit, Central Programming Unit, Central Programmable Unit, or Central Programming Unix. Well, that is not just for PLCs the case, that's also for PCs. That's why PCs is 12, 5, and 3.3. That's what I thought, yeah. That's all the microcontroller stuff there. And that is the CPU, is the Central Processing Unit. Completely correct. The rest just doesn't make sense or is just not correct. Very, very good. PCs, Central Processing. Hello. I cannot read Cyrillic letters. I'm sorry. Yeah. Goody. Here we go. This section will perform the calculations based on the installed program. What part is it? The memory unit, the programming device, the VIO interface, or the CPU? Who does the calculations? Who does the calculations? Thora is unknown. I haven't checked. Is unknown in first place? Probably. CPU takes over the calculation. What now? I spoiled the answer. I didn't want to say yes. The CPU is responsible for the calculation. More specific, to be a bit more specific, there is actually the ALU. Inside the CPU, there is something called an ALU. ALU is the arithmetics logic unit. ALU, electrical. ALU, arithmetics logics unit. There we go. Inside the inside the CPU is even a smaller component responsible for the calculations, and that's the arithmetics logics unit. That's even smaller. That's inside. No one needs to know. Of course, it is the CPU. The CPU is the big component behind it. Good. CPU. I see the chat started. The chat starts to play with us. Awesome. I love it. Very good. Sorry that you're too late, that you can't join in the Kahoot directly, but yeah. Next, what does RAM stand for? Dodge RAM? I always wanted to write it to drive Dodge RAM. Read and memorize, random acts of magnetism, random access memory, or remote authority management. Oh wait, I clicked on the PC. I'm sorry, you didn't see it. Yeah, exactly. Ammo. Exactly. There's that 60-bit. There's 32-bit. There's 64 nowadays as well, of course. But yeah. It is the good old random access memory. Yeah. Very good. Very good. What up, Fazaro? What up? We're just playing some Kahoots here. What device/method is used to prevent data loss from RAM in older style PLCs? It is the UPS, it is the CPU, is it the PSU, or is it the TGIF? Is it the TGIF? What was the U again? It is the UPS, which UPS. Uninterruptible. Thank you. PS always stands for power supply, and then we have uninterruptible. Because even if we lose power, thank you, Fazara, thank you. Even if we lose power, this one does not interrupt. Like, for a short moment, it just pushes everything, it saves everything in the memory. However that works. Nowadays, it's more like flash memory or stuff like that, or the memory card itself, something like that. But in older ones, that was still stored with that. And then you have those, you have those backup batteries. Right, the Siemens backup batteries, I love those. S7400 backup battery. Like, I love those. Those pink ones, those purple ones. And those, there's two of those in an S7400 PLC. You can see it here on the picture, in there. And those guarantee, like, even if power is lost, those guarantee that your program still can execute enough to save all your data. Always make sure that I'm gonna click on show for that. They make sure that the program is not destroyed, that your data is not interrupted for the 400. Those are pretty awesome. Yeah, and that's what Goku. I still call you Goku. What Goku says, they're not that expensive actually. If you get them from eBay, it's like $8. If you get them directly from Siemens, it's I think 20 euro or so per battery. It's still insane. It's still insane. And in German, always save before a boss battle. Exactly. In German, they are called, I love the German word, Pufferbatterie. In English, buffer battery. In German, Pufferbatterie. I love those. Or backup battery, yeah. Here we go. There we go. And next. For hot restart, yeah, they also need it for hot restart. And that's exactly what I mean. But next question, how many sections are on a typical scan cycle? 2, 3, 4, or 5? Well, that's easy for me, because that has been the same for, I don't know, forever. How many sections are there? Of course, if you don't know exactly what the scan cycle is, it is very difficult. It's 3. It's reading the inputs, executing your program, writing the outputs. Yeah, there we go. It is pretty much like this, exactly like that here. You're reading all the inputs. That's what your PLC does first. It checks all the sensors, stores it in its internal memory. That's why we always say I 0.0, so because that's the internal memory. Then your program is executed. That is your main function, OB1. After OB1 is done, only then your PLC outputs are turned on or off. That is the third step in your cycle, and then the inputs are read again. The PLC does that over and over again forever. Yeah. AMOL depends on the PLC type. The buffer batteries, they are still being used some, but the 1200 or 1500, they have usually flash memory, so they don't really need that. Highly depends on. You're learning more in this Kahoot, and I'm also explaining. I also explain on every question a little bit. I'm sorry, because I'm an old man. I need to talk. As long as I'm not in last place, I'm fine. Okay. Good. Next, we still have plenty to go. Sorry. Principles underlying the arrangements of elements in a computer to perform specific tasks. Is that called the programming? Is that the logic? Is that the math? Is that Boolean? And two of those don't make any sense. Two of them you could discuss. Hey, number one, hi. I wasn't sure between programming and logic. I gotta admit, I wasn't sure, but logic makes more sense. That's why it's also called a programmable logic controller. The logic is basically the arrangement. Like if you look at LAD language, of course, that didn't work. If you look at LAD, you're basically rebuilding a circuit, a logic circuit. You're rebuilding that, and that's the basic principle. That's why I would also not say you are programming a PLC. I say it, and it is the case, but it is more designing the circuit. Right? You're more designing the circuit, which is then more designing the logic behind it. That's why it's also called logic controller. Hey, real pause. I always wanted to do something together with real pause. Maybe I can in the future, because I really like real pause tutorials. They're awesome. Even I gotta learn my stuff from somewhere, and that's a place I've learned a lot. Good. How can I join? I don't know if you can still join. You would have to go to the website down here, kahoot.it, and then put in the pin 1822721. 72. I don't know if that still is, if you can still log in. I think I put it so that you can still do it. That you can still join. Tere? No, Tere? I don't know Tere. No, Tere. Did I say Tere? I don't even know what that would mean. We all start with real paths. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Next, select the odd one out. Oh, let's see. What's the odd one? Photoelectric sensor, motor contactor, capacitive proximity sensor, or mechanical limit switch. That one is obvious for me, I think. They all have something in common, like except one of them. They're all input elements. They're all input elements except for the contactor. That is an output element. Oh, you joined? You can still join afterwards. That's cool. So they're all input elements, they're all sensors. Photoelectric sensors sense a signal. Capacitive sensor sense a signal. Mechanical switch sense a signal. Motor contactor receives a signal. That's the difference. 3 of them are input elements. 1 of them is an output element. Pretty simple. Like if you think about it. I have that thinking. Why do I think like that? I think like that because I look at the mechatronics side. I don't just look at the PLC, at the programming. I look at the mechatronics side. Laris, I have not used Factory I/O because it's just too expensive. I'm developing my own tool, which I haven't done in like 3 weeks probably, but I'm still continuing. I'm using my own tool with my students. Factory I/O is just too expensive. I don't like expensive things in education. Even though they're sometimes good, but, well, sometimes they aren't. Factory I/O, I don't like it because you need a strong PC and it's expensive. That's the two factors. Let's see. Next. The top graph shows which type of signal. So we've got voltage over time up there. We've got voltage over time. Well, that's actually not easy to say. Is it analog? Is it digital? Is it AC or is it discrete? It could be, actually, it's both. It's analog and discrete. To spoil the answer, it's both. It's analog and it is discrete. Right? It's analog and discrete for the following reason. We have voltage. Voltage, you don't say in a voltage level. You do not say digital. A voltage is not digital. A voltage is a kind of signal. It's not a digital signal. It gets digitalized. It gets digitalized, but it is a signal, a voltage signal, and that signal can only be analog or discrete. Discrete, or what is the other term in continuous? It can be continuous or it can be discrete. This down here is continuous, where you basically have a ramp where you can see different states of a signal. And up here, that is discrete, where you can just see a jump. You just have, it is 0 volts or it is 5 volts. You have this jump. You don't have anything in between. That is discrete. I don't like expensive things for learning. I've got a 1500 just right here below my table. The second one, you... Yes, you're right, Thora, you're right. But I got that for free. Yeah. And then there's time discrete and signal discrete, but that's a different story. Well, the second one, you could argue with the second one if that's digital or not. Because it is, you could argue because digital is both. It is value discrete, so it goes from 0 to 5 volt or 0 to 24 volts, and it is time discrete, so it gets split up in time slots. That's why I said this graph is very hard to read. Because you don't have like values on here. It says time and it could be both. It could be both. Yeah. But I would still say the center one, even though I said, well, this is not a digital signal, this could be digital if that's what they want to imply with the graph here. And that one could be analog. This one is continuous if you look at it from a system perspective, or an analog value if you look at it from the PLC side. If you look at the PLC side, then it would be analog. Yeah. So I would say this one is a discrete signal. This one is a digital one. Like if we had to just show these. And this one is a continuous. I would call it continuous, but here you could also say analog, I would say. AC, none of these is AC. This could be a phase, an AC with something overlaid to it, but it's not. Yeah. So, I talked enough. Next question. The middle graph. Are they showing the same graphs now? The middle graph shows which type of signal. I said, well, it's not analog, it's not discrete, it's not AC, it's... Oh, god damn it. Yeah, okay, I just explained that. If you were listening, I said this one could be. It is, theoretically it's not, I would say. Theoretically it's not, but it could be. God damn it. I didn't know they were showing this the next. Okay, great. So that's the digital one. I'm not going to explain much on that. I did in the last question. I didn't know it would show up. Oh, that's stupid. Good. The bottom graph. The bottom graph shows which signal. Hey, it's not discrete. It is not digital. It's not AC. It's not... Oh, screw this. Oh, god damn it. It's not exactly like a discrete signal. There we go. Discrete signal. Like if we look at this, it is like the graph shows it a bit wrong, I would say. The graph shows it a bit wrong. That here is not really discrete. Discrete means the following. You usually, come on, give me the big picture. Give me a bigger picture. There. You have two types of signal. You have continuous signals and you have discrete signals. Continuous is, for example, this sine wave here. You have a clear wave. That does not exist in controllers. They have to have some timing. Every controller, they have timings. Even if it's in the microseconds area, they have timings. And reading this sine signal only every couple of microseconds, and that is making it to a discrete signal. Right? So now this one here is discrete, only reading every couple of microseconds. That is a discrete signal. Right? Man. Yeah, oh, that's a better picture. That is a way better picture. So this one here is continuous through and through, right? This one is continuous. Thank you, John Gamey Boy. This one here is continuous in time and in amplitude. So meaning at every time we have a different value. Doesn't matter. It's not even nanoseconds. It's not even picoseconds. It's every time slot. Doesn't matter how small. And we also have an infinite amount of different amplitudes. That means 0.000000375000097 volts. We have that value. In here, we have it. The PLC, however, or electric components, they cannot do this. They cannot go in. They have to have fixed time slots. They have to have fixed values. They cannot go infinitely small. That's why for controllers, we have to go discrete values. And there we have discrete values here. Usually this down here would be what the PLC creates out of the top left signal. It would make it time discrete. So it would only change the value every couple of microseconds. Sorry for going on and on so much. No, I'm just explaining. I'm sorry. Next question, okay? Sorry. I'm just going on and on. The top image shows which style of photoelectric sensor. And only 3 answers. Is that a diffuse? Is that a through beam? Or is that a retroreflective? That one, it's just, if you know the sensor, that's the type. If you don't know the sensor, that's not the type. That is a through beam sensor. Because you see this beam here, this is the emitter, and that is the emitter? It's not collector. What is the emitter and sensor? That's the I don't know. That's the sensing element, and that's the emitting element. So this one is sending, and it's one beam that goes through, and this one detects. If there is something here in between, that means it detects something. This is, for example, on an escalator. This is, for example, on an escalator. If you step into it, then you're breaking that beam. Right? There's a beam that's usually used with lasers as well because they're very precise. And it goes really through something and you break the beam. The second one here would be receiver. Thank you, receiver. That's what I was searching for, receiver. The second one, I'm not going to explain it, but you see the difference here. The receiver here is in a different place, in a different component, right? Somewhere on another place. So that's the emitter and that's the receiver. And there we have down here both in one element. And there we're sending a beam out, and the beam comes back if there is an element, if there is an object, and it doesn't come back if there is no object. So it's just one thing, right? And then it sends out, sends out, sends out. If there is another thing, this one sends back, right? Yeah. This does detect the signal or receive the signal. Detect, I would say detect. The bottom one, you would... no, I'm not gonna do it. I can explain I'll explain the other two if they don't show up in the next question. Let's see. Let me guess, the bottom one. Yes. Okay, there we go. The bottom, shush. The bottom image is showing which style of photoelectric sensor. Who would have guessed? Okay, there we go. I can go on explaining after this. I'm sorry. This one is the diffuse. This one is the diffuse type sensor. It's not retroreflective. No. This one is the diffuse type. This one is the diffuse type. We have diffuse light. This one sends out. It does not send out like a light beam. It doesn't send out a light beam. It sends out diffuse light, basically. And this object, it doesn't matter what type of object it is. It just reflects the light in a diffuse way to all ways. It's not like a straight line. It's diffuse light, right? It's diffuse light going everywhere, basically. It's diffusing it. So that's really effective. The retroreflective one needs on the other side, there is like a mirror installed, usually. There we go. Yeah. On the other side, for the retroreflective, you have exactly this setup. You have your sensor that sends out a beam to the reflector and usually gets something back. If there's something in between, then this gets detected. This is called a retroreflective sensor. The other one, diffuse, it just sends out diffuse light. If there's something near, the other thing reflects the light. That's diffuse. To Kahoot on logos, I think, I don't know if we, well, maybe we'll do something after Marvelholic. I love the Marvel series. Good. So, was that the last picture? Yeah, that's the last picture. Now I explained the retroreflective, and that would have shown up here. I would be so mad. Good. Oh, please, no question about retroreflective. What type of material can an inductive proximity sensor detect the presence of? Inductive, right? Inductivity, that is only there in a certain type of materials called hey, no spoiling. Psh, no spoiling, of course. Inductivity is there in metals, right? In metals, waters doesn't get detected. Light intensity, that's so for waters and liquids you would probably use some ultrasonic usually to detect it, or also capacitive sometimes. But if you don't need to touch, if you can't get into something, but mostly ultrasonic. Light intensity, well, that's photodiodes, everything with that. All materials, for all different types of materials, you would probably take a capacitive sensor, right? You would take a capacitive sensor because that can detect everything. And everything has other constants, so every material is detected in a different way. So you can also theoretically have analog sensors that just give you out which material is it that you detect. Usually you take different sensors for it, but that's also possible. Metals is usually inductive sensor. Yeah. Or inductive sensors, they can only detect different metals. And also not all metals, but just the ones that have that have the dielectric constant that can detect metal. I don't know the next question yet. You're right. I'm sorry. Let's see what comes up. Good. Which of the following are these sensors most likely to be? There we have those types of sensors. Well, those could be anything actually. Optical sensors, capacitive sensors, inductive sensors, tachometers. I assume it's this one, but it could be also the other one. It's definitely not optical. It is definitely not tachometers. It is. It could be inductive sensors actually, or it could be capacitive. I always get confused because Siemens sensors, they both look like this. Mostly the shorter ones are capacitive and the longer ones are usually inductive from my experience. I might also be wrong, but those could be both. Like if you look at this, I just googled inductive sensor and look at it. This looks like one of these. That could be inductive. Could also be capacitive. Just from looking at them, they look very similar. There we go. They look very similar. Yeah, done. That could have been both. Lucky guess. Lucky guess. Hello there, D. Kempster. Inductive sensor. Yeah, it could be both. Like inductive is also correct, I would say. But that's how they designed the quiz. I didn't make the quiz. That's not mine. So that's what they did. Good. So how did you do? I'm not last. My win. Oh, congratulations. I think we're going to do one more, just not on technical. Let's see. Yeah. So on your device, you will now have something showing up. Subro? I don't know. And there we have unknown. I wonder who that unknown is. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations, everyone. Good job. Good job. Someone's got everything correct. I know that someone that has everything correct guessed two questions, like with 50% chance. So got a little bit lucky. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There you go. Wait. There you go. Now I can reveal myself. Now that I know that I'm first place, I can reveal it. Yay. I hope you learned something, because I explained every question. I explained a little bit. That was difficult, but also possible. Can we do one with logo? So, Diego asked something. Würde gerne einen Kurs machen, aber nicht online. Diego, difficult. I don't know, like, because I am an official C-Train trainer, I don't know if I'm allowed to give trainings. So, not possible these days. So easy. So sorry for now. Unfortunately. Just go to a Siemens training. I know they're freaking expensive. Good job, everyone. Still everyone, good job. No one can beat me. So you say logos. So I've been streaming for 1 hour, 15 minutes. You saw my channel. We've made this Kahoot now. I actually taught you something. That was fun. So I think we can do something else. Let's make a logo. Just logos? Just any logos? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's make something fun, not technical. So technical stuff, done, covered. We got everything done. I was talking for 40 minutes now for also electrical engineering stuff that I usually don't talk about. Good. Still celebrations in the background. And you say that you want something logos. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just hook up logos. I actually love Kahoots. That's why we're going to do it. So here we go. And there we go. And we're going to do something on... there we go. We learned thanks to you. I actually explained a lot. I didn't think I would explain so much. And most of this was actually also because of my studies, because I've got a degree in electrical engineering. Some questions were electrical engineering. Logo comfort one. Logo quiz. Logo? Just logo? Just a logo quiz, you mean? Just this stuff? 20 questions. This one. Avengers, no, not gonna happen. So let's do a logo. If you want to join, same thing. So technical content covered. Technical celebration done. And now let's have a logo quiz here. Let's do a logo quiz. If you want to join, you're free to join. 1 second. And there you go. Logo quiz. Let's have some fun. Classic. Let me see. Friendly nickname generator. Avoid inappropriate nicknames in the game. Nah, that's fine. Randomized order of questions. Nah. Everything fine. Let's start. I love myself some. Yeah, Marvelolic. I figured. So let's see. I'll give myself a different name this time. Code is 8937385. And nickname is gonna be I don't know, man. I don't know. Not Caddy. Who might that be? So if you want to join, here is the code. It's just a logo quiz. Right now, it's just having fun a little bit. Technical content covered. Today, we're done. I didn't think I would go technical today, but that's call me Goku. Doesn't mean... I think Goku means rice, isn't it? No, son is rice. Goku was like fried? Because his whole family, they're all called rice, like fried rice and stuff like that. Like boiled rice, stuff like this. Unknown. Did I call myself unknown again? No, I didn't. So, I'll pour myself some water. I'll wait a minute and then we start. Kakarot is carrot, exactly vegetables that we have. We have Vegeta, of course Vegeta, that's carrot. Nappa, I think Nappa was also something. They're basically all fruits. We have Trunks. Trunks is a type of pants. Like Bulma as well. Something to wear, like that family. The families, they always have something similar in their names. It's pretty ridiculous actually, if you think about it. For water, David, that is just a can of water that doesn't even have anything on it. So 30 seconds and then we're gonna start. Griffith. You can still join after the game started. That's what the settings say. Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, that's so many now. Frieza. We have Frieza. His father is named Cooler. I think he had a brother, and that's... I don't know why I know so much about Dragon Ball, actually. That's silly. There's still people joining, so we're still gonna wait a couple of seconds. Incognito. Samurai Jack. I haven't watched Samurai Jack. I still need to do it. I think I've watched all the Marvel movies from the MCU. They're pretty good. His brother's named Cooler. Wasn't his father Cooler? I don't know. Best regards from Denmark. Well, approximately it's Germany. I also travel I travel around, so it's not like a fixed place or so. And I don't really... You can probably find it in the internet, but I don't want to really announce it. Pause auch heute. Yeah, sure. I just started JoJo's Bizarre Adventure this week. I love it. Good. We're gonna start now. Logo quiz. Logo quiz. Please start. Don't worry, Marvel Holic. Don't worry. Quiz. What logo is this? I think all the questions are gonna be like that. That is, of course, I'm not using it. I should use it, but I don't. Oh, that's pretty fast. Sorry, the timing is very, very low. I'm sorry. I could put a water sign on. Yeah, I could, but I won't. Sorry, the question, like, you have almost no time. I'm sorry if there's a delay. I set the delay to very low in my channel, in my stream. Sorry. I didn't know. I can also not make it longer, or so it's not my quiz. Is it about Siemens logos? I think it's not. That's why I said it's just about fun. Siemens logos, maybe next time Siemens logo. That is, I've never been there, because here in Germany we don't have it, I think. Do we have it? Does that exist? Do we have it? When will Taco Bell finally open in Germany? Do we have Taco Bell in Germany? Oh, we have one. We have one in the military bases, in the American military. We have some in the American military bases. Ah, okay. It's not in Berlin. There's just one in Ramstein, which is an American military base. I didn't know. Interesting. Next one. What logo is this? Oh, this is gonna be a trend here. That is definitely not Coke. I'm gonna sit down now. No, I haven't seen one in Germany because there's just one in the military base. I just Googled it. Yeah, time's up. I'm sorry. I cannot control can I control the time? I cannot control the time. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Gomenasai. You still get credits in my head. That's way better than the real credits here in the game. Ah, that's this one. 0 at the end of the score. Cheating doesn't matter if they let them cheat. Doesn't matter as long as I win. That's Subaru, not Sabaru. Just by the way, is it Subaru, right? Subaru? Yeah, Subaru, not Sabaru. That's spelled wrong. Everyone was wrong. Everything is wrong here. There we go. Very good. Dr. Mitrasen, I know who that is. Still remember the good old days. What logo is this? Ah, we don't have that here as well. We don't have that. But it's Target, right? It's just a Target, so that's a Target. Pretty easy. Let's go. Let's just roll through this, guys. Let's just roll through it. What logo is this? Oh, that's a crocodile. Of course, that is a crocodile. I only wear that because I have so much money. Probably one shirt from them is worth more than everything I have in my cabinet. Hey, Joe. I don't have anything. Like, Lacoste is way too expensive for me. I mean, I could probably get some, but that's way too expensive. I think that's like a lot of points here, actually. Yeah, Genius Deer. Okay. Hey, Tommy's Love. If you watch here for technical content, I just made a live stream for 1 hour about technical content. That is this one. Hey, Raz, call me call. Hi, Raz. I'm sorry that it flies by so fast. That's Paramount. It's a mountain. There's stars. That's Paramount. I think the ones on top are cheating, yeah. That is the one I'm using. I'm thinking near Hamburg or near a ring. Yeah, Vordingborg, Denmark. I have never heard that place. Yeah, still, no, I'm not. The region, like, you can definitely find it if you Google it. And Germany's pretty small, actually. That's Android. I'm not cheating. I don't think you're cheating, actually. I think just Genius Deer. Somehow, for some reason. I don't know why. That's how it is. Tier programming stream, then probably next week. Please kick them. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. They'll learn of it. They'll learn. I'll just kick them in the last question. What logo is this? That's Moxie's. No, that's definitely not Moxie's. That's not Maybelline. 5 seconds. That's way too low. I'm sorry. But I can control it. That is Monster. But Tommy's Life, I just made a live stream. Like, the last hour, there was almost only technical content for the last half an hour. So that was fun. Not tier, but technical content. So far, I've got everything correct. Yay to me. Slap like now. That is... wait. I don't know it, actually. Is that Gucci? That's Gucci, isn't it? Yeah, that's Gucci. What's Gucci, my gamers? Let's see. Next. I think Genius Deer, I think you're... I'm sorry, but I think you're cheating. I think you're cheating. That's why I'm gonna kick you. I'm sorry. You can't be that fast. No. Not gonna happen. No, you can't be that fast. I'm sorry. Nickname. Nickname can be this fast. You know why Nickname... Okay. Short story to this. Nickname has a small advantage. And that is Nickname does not have a delay. I think... yeah, I'm Nickname. I'm sorry. I don't have a delay. It's, of course, unfair, but I don't care. What are you gonna do? What logo is this? Ah, that definitely is Man in the Moon. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a delay, so that's cheating. But that's how it is. Sorry, I still have everything correct. That's DreamWorks. There we go. Great, awesome. I love it. This is fun. Here we go. What logo is this? Well, I know this one. I've worked with this. I actually have a certificate from them, which I have never used. This is Cisco. Like, I have a router certificate that states I can use their routers, I can program their routers, but I have no idea how it works. Yeah. Yeah, it's Cisco. I think it's even a German company. Nickname is... No. Hey. Hey, there's nickname. No, he's not a cheater. Nickname. Nickname is not a cheater. Not at all. Uh, you are very welcome, Niels. Oh, you learned Graph. That I've got some videos on it, not too many, but there's still so much more. No, I know you're joking. It's fine. It's. Oh, I don't know this one. Wait, was it UPS or is that FedEx? I always mix those up. I think it's UPS, is it? Yes, it's UPS. Because we don't. Do we have UPS here? I think we have somehow, but not really. But I always mix them up. FedEx, Federal Express. Oh, they have FedEx. They write it on their trucks. I'm sorry. I'm not cheating. I'm just faster. Because I see the things earlier. Oh, of course I know that. I've just driven one once. Like, I'm a German and I prefer Audi. I prefer Audi. Those are my favorite cars, actually. But Mercedes-Benz, they are very elegant. Like, when I'm old, like in 10 years or so, I want to get one. But nowadays, it's just Audi. You're excited. Sounds great. You're very welcome. When I'm older, yeah, when I'm old. When I'm older? No, what? Did you say, Thora, do you mean I'm old already? Oh, man. What logo is this? Oh, everyone knows. Everyone knows that one. Is it still... Yeah, Audi, I don't know. They're just elegant. I love Audi because they're elegant and powerful. Mercedes, they're just elegant. Or Benz, whatever you want to call them. Got nothing to lose. Oh, come here, I'm gonna find you. What logo is this? Except for this game, you can lose. I've never seen that. I've never ever seen that. I guessed Lululemon, but I've never seen it. What is Lululemon? I guessed correct because it makes sense somehow. Lululemon is for clothing, okay. Athletica, I've never ever seen it. Not once. Now I've seen it once, but that's it. Pfft, never ever. I guessed it because the following, I know it's not Adidas. Horseshoe Falls doesn't sound like a real brand and it's spelled incorrect with the F small. Lulu, I stop thinking again, that's correct. Lemon Lime sounds strange, so I said Lululemon makes sense. That's the only thing. It was like a 50-50 between these two. Still going strong here. Still going strong. What logo is this? Shell. Did I say it out loud? I'm an idiot. That's Shell. That's petrol stations. We have these here. Meter. Petro Canada. Seashell. That is Shell. Sorry, I spelled it. Sorry. Not my intention. Got next. What logo is this? What? That's Superman. Oh my god. They were all brands so far. They were all brands, and now they come with this, really? Marvelholic. Do you know this one? That's DC. Do you still know it? Sorry for spoiling it again. I didn't mean to. I'm just gonna shut up now for the last two or what it is. What logo is this? I'm sorry. There's no logo. There is no logo. There is no logo. I typed Google. It's just there was no logo. That was unfair. Oh, come on. Two got it correct. That's unfair. There is no logo. I got it incorrect. Who would have guessed? No. You got it correct. Yeah, you're lucky. You lucker. What logo is this? Oh, this doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. I love those. We don't have them here. We didn't have them. Here we had something else. They did the same things, but something else. It's Blockbuster movies, right? Blockbuster. You could rent movies, and kids nowadays, they don't know that anymore. I always liked to get some popcorn with my movie, and then, that was awesome. Awesome. And I think the last one. That's, of course. Oh, this is so unfair. They don't deliver in my region anymore. They don't deliver to my place. Basically, the next street, my neighbors can still get it, but I can't. I'm so pissed off. It's Domino's. It's Domino's Pizza. There we go. I would have gotten everything correct if it wouldn't have been for, what was it, Wikipedia or something? The one that didn't show. The fiber connection was too slow. I'm sorry. Maybe you would have won. I had an unfair advantage. By the way, I am nickname. There you go. Oh, this is fun. Start again. No, I'm not gonna start again. We've done this now. We had our fun with some Kahoots now. I think I'm gonna do this more often. Kahoots are just fun. Just some random things. I'm gonna look into some. I'm not gonna look into some because that would be cheating, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, that was fun. And I would say it's been 1.5 hours. I've celebrated 10,000 subscribers. Awesome. Thank you. Share my channel. But I'm also gonna take a rest now. That's fun. I'm gonna go now. About to watch Sonic. Oh, I haven't watched it. I still want to watch it. Maybe I'll do it soon. Good. I wish you 1 million. Stay awesome. I will. You too. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time around. Have a nice day. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye. That was fun. And I was winning so good. Wait, you say wait. Why do you say wait? I'll... Again, we'll meet at 20k. The next milestone is 25, then 50, and then 100. Wait, Thora, you have 10 seconds. I already said bye. If you don't have anything important now... Already sweating. Oh, look at me. I'm sweating. I need some rest now. You've got 5 seconds. Go. Bye. Yeah, of course I'm gonna stay. If you say wait, I'm gonna stay because I'm just polite. Good. Bye-bye.